Yeah.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable, but you do need Wi-Fi, son.
You a mess.
Always.
Yes, we do have to have
Always.
Wi-Fi. The world does not go round and round without Wi-Fi.
Not no more, it don't.
Oh, man. How you doing, love?
I'm doing pretty damn good today.
Pretty darn good. What up, CP?
Hey,
What up?
CP.
Uh-oh, I hear
Thanks
I'm
some
for
just getting
joining
ready.
background.
us, boo.
Do what?
I hear some background.
It ain't me.
Well, it didn't start till you got on.
You know what? I'm just happy and blamed for stuff. Hold
Don't
up.
you start. Don't you
You
start.
There,
gonna
is that
get
better?
blamed. Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gonna
that's
get
perfect.
blamed.
I had the
Yep.
YouTube open and I hit the link on there to come to here, so it wasn't me, but it was you.
Oh,
It's
see, so it
okay.
was you.
It's okay. So how everybody doing okay this evening?
I am, so far I'm upset.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You and a lot of people are upset, and I've been hearing pros and cons and yays and nays, and about the issue that's going on in our community right now with our high school students, and a lot of people have been voicing their opinions. So, Karma Diva, you want to start off?
Well, most people know that my children are remote, and they are remote simply because, first of all, hell, I want them to be remote. Secondly, they're remote because I have medical issues that would be greatly exacerbated if they were to catch COVID and come home and I were to catch it too. And also, my mother is here and she's a cancer survivor in addition to having multiple health issues. So I ain't got time for them to be sitting in some building for 8, 9 hours a day in recycled air and then come back and pass that stuff on to other members of his family when they don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm. I
Those
understand.
are my reasons for keeping them home. But now, um, the way they were setting it up was um, we got an email. It came the end of January, beginning of February, that stated they were going. This was from the district, and it was signed by the superintendent. And she says that they're going to have prom this year, and but it's going to be an outdoor prom. All the proms, each schools are going to have their own prom, and it's going to be outdoors. Um, but the thing was, if you were, but it's only for in school students.
Like
So
in class, face to
they
face,
have to be in person every day.
in person, every day. Okay.
Hmm. And I'm like, where is that fair? I'm like, what about the seniors and juniors who are remote students? They've worked their entire educational careers too. Why can they not enjoy um, a night of being with their peers and for prom? And
Right.
so, and I kept telling you, there's something more to this. It can't just be about prom.
Mhm.
Um, I went back and forth with them, emailing them, calling them. They called me, but nothing was ever resolved. No, they kept saying, well, if your kid can't sit in the classroom all day, then why should they be able to come to prom? And I'm like, are you listening to what you're saying? You are denying this child a chance to go dance and be goofy for 4 hours outdoors with their friends while they're wearing masks versus sitting in a classroom every day for 8 hours in
And it's supposed to
recycled
be.
air. This is
It's supposed to
It
be
ain't
a
like they got windows open. This is recycled air in this building, just going round and around.
right, and they're going to be at Lorenzen, right?
I think so at Lord. Well, no,
Lawrence or
Benson's. I don't know who's gonna be at Lawrenson, but Benson's is gonna be on the football field.
okay, because I seen somewhere where it said, well,
Yeah, I seen on the
different
news
schools,
clip.
yeah, different schools are going to be at different places. So,
Hmm.
yeah, but
Yeah, I saw on the news clip that somebody was gonna be here, but on the email, and I just got an email from the principal about a week ago
mhm,
where he was saying, oh, it's going to start at such and such time out on Benson's football field and yada, yada, yada. So I emailed him too. I emailed him the same thing I emailed Dr. Logan.
mhm,
Now, like I said, I kept saying, this cannot just be about prom. Why would you do this to these kids? And I kept saying they doing this to punish the parents because we decided to keep our kids at home to keep them healthy the best way we know how. Now you're punishing the kids.
mhm,
That was
mhm.
what I had been saying. And a good friend, shout I ain't gonna say her name, but she know who she is. Good looking out, baby girl. She knows I'm in this fight. I'm in this, whether it's my son or somebody else's child. You don't separate children like that. You don't exclude them like that. These kids is fragile as hell anyway.
I
They're
agree, and because
already
they didn't have
upset.
a, they're fragile because our whole lives have been turned upside down over the
That
last
too, but
year.
think about these kids, they cry and want to fight and shoot at the drop of a hat, and they're not like us. They don't have tough skin. They don't know how to defend for themselves a lot of
Mhm.
time. But
And I want to just real quick for the people who might not have seen the story, but if you have a teenager and you stay in OPS district, I know you've seen this video or know exactly what we're referring to. So let me make this video big so we can check it out.
Legends aren't born.
Okay, we don't want to check out the commercials, not the commercials. I hate when it does that, but here we go. Okay, hold on, hold on.
Year. The decision by the district has going through remote learning. School students going through remote learning cannot go to prom this year. The decision by the district has several parents fighting to change that. KETV News Watch 7's Nick Amatangelo is live with reaction tonight.
David Alexandra, for OPS in-person juniors and seniors, they'll have the opportunity to attend prom here at the Lauritzen Gardens. But for remote students, they'll be on the outside looking in.
It should not be an option to just go ahead and take my daughter's senior prom from her.
At Monday's Omaha Public School Board meeting, Tiffany Hobbs Banks pleads with the district to let her daughter go to her senior prom.
My daughter prepared for prom. She still has her dress in her closet. She was devastated when COVID hit and they couldn't go to prom.
But under OPS's plan, she won't be able to attend the free event. A statement sent to KETV from the school district reads, "Since the return to in-person learning, we have been consistent in the requirement of attending in-person learning to participate in extracurricular activities and events. This will include prom."
My daughter is a remote learning student, not of her choice because of her health, but I keep her home because of mom. I am a person with disabilities, so my child needs to stay home for my health.
Banks says her daughter shouldn't be punished because of her health issues, and that one night outside at the Lauritzen Gardens is not the same as spending hours every week in a confined school building.
We're not talking about students in a narrow classroom or a narrow hallway or several in classrooms. We're talking about an open door event with not the entire school body, but juniors and seniors.
Banks says that seniors have already lost so many milestones because of the pandemic and doesn't want another one taken from them. Reporting live at the Lauritzen Gardens, Nick Amatangelo, KETV News Watch 7.
Okay, so from what it seems like, some of the schools here will be having theirs at. I knew I read that somewhere, but you saying that
Yeah,
your child's school will be at on their football field?
at the high school football field. Yep. Yep.
I wonder why theirs won't be held at a place like,
Lauritzen Gardens.
a beautiful place like the Lawrence Gardens. Why on the football
Because
field
they
in the first
doing
place?
ugly. Because
I
they
mean, why on
doing
the football?
ugly, so they getting something ugly back.
I mean, can they not afford to have it anywhere else?
Why not? It's free.
I mean, it's a good idea to be outside. I absolutely agree with that. And I absolutely agree with the mother who was on the Channel
That's
7
who I just got through
video,
talking to.
because it's outside. It's not the same as being enclosed in a room, breathing the same air, the same oxygen, even with masks on. Then on top of that, it's only the 11th graders, the 12th graders, the ninth, the sophomores. They won't even be there. I mean, so it won't even be the whole
It's not the
student
whole student
population,
body.
right? The
Yeah.
whole student body, and it don't make sense. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but I had heard before that at the beginning of the year, they didn't even know they was going to have a prom. So how could they say that all the students were aware that if you didn't participate in class, you wouldn't be able to participate in any of the extracurricular
I keep
activities,
asking
including
that,
prom?
in that remote group that I'm in on Facebook, somebody put a comment like that, saying, well,
Do you
you
want
knew
me
at
to
the
read
beginning of the year.
do you want me to
I
read what
seen
you
that.
sent me?
Yeah. But I said, show me where that was said. Because at the beginning of the year, they knew they wasn't having homecoming. And they wasn't even sure. Because remember, everybody was supposed to be in school. And then a couple of days before school started, everybody started getting iPads. And they kept them home until what? October? So how would they have known since the beginning of school that there was going to be a prom? Show
And
me where it
and
said
that's why
that.
I said correct me if I'm wrong, because from what I heard, it wasn't even announced until later on in the year that there was going to be a
Now,
prom. So I mean,
at the
I don't
meeting,
know.
at today's Omaha 360 meeting, there was a lady that stood up and basically said that OPS is only at 60% within in school students.
Let
So
me
40%
show.
are still remote. And because they are basically, they were using the prom to entice these kids to come back to school. You know
Mhm.
why? They were enticing them to come back
Is it a money thing?
because, oh, baby, yes, it's always the money. Because, they get paid for every student, they get paid so much for every student. Well, if all the students ain't there, they budget gonna fall. You're gonna have a shortfall.
I can see that
So
happening. So basically, all
the
these students that are remote, they aren't getting paid for that particular student. Like
correct,
they get paid, like the school district is paid like a certain amount of money for each student.
just like prisons. Them prisons get paid to fill them beds with prisoners. If the prison beds is empty, then they lose money.
Oh wow. And JD, let me
So
know if you want to come on. JD, if you want to come on, I'm
please
gonna drop
do,
the link.
JD.
Hey
But
JD,
yeah,
hey
this
love.
happens. This happens. You think about it. So at first I was pissed at the school, then I was pissed at the superintendent, but she's got an answer to the governor, and
Mhm.
he got an answer to the president. Now, with that being said, I can't say necessarily that it's this president, but I do know when they were debating about going back to school, the
Mhm.
former president, he was the main one yelling, send them back to school, send them kids back in school. They hadn't finished cleaning up stuff. They had no protocols in place. They still don't. But you want to send these kids back to school.
Wow.
But it was never about the kids. It was always about the money. Because if you think about it, the orange one told them if they did not send those kids back to school, he was going to withhold their money.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, if
And
anybody
if
else
they
wants to
think I'm
jump on
lying,
the
they can pull it up on video themselves. CNN, MSNBC, and probably even Fox.
mhm. Well, if anybody else wants to jump on the screen, I dropped the StreamYard link on the Facebook post, and I also dropped the StreamYard link in here for those who's watching from YouTube as well. So I definitely, again, my students are beyond high school right now. They're 24 and 20. And I did ask my 20-year-old, he graduated a few years ago, and I asked him how would he feel. And he said he does understand both sides, but he said he would always take the student side because he know what prom means to every child who started school in 4 years old, 5 years old. I mean, you always
Right.
looking for that day when you graduate, that day when you go to prom, that day when you go to
You
college.
get all G'd up,
Yeah, it's just part of something students live for, and to some it might not seem like
It may not
much.
be a big deal to them, but think about everything else that's been taken from this particular group of kids in the past year. This time
Hmm.
last year is when we went into quarantine this week, last year, because they were on spring break and they started extending it, and then it was indefinite.
Hmm.
Now they lost out, like, okay, say for my son, his group, they lost their junior prom, and then
Hey
then
JD.
they lost
Hey,
homecoming. Now you telling me they can't have a senior prom? Hey, boo.
hey, sorry, y'all. I'm cooking dinner, so I did have
That's
to jump in
okay.
here because
That's
That's
I was
okay. What
in
you
okay.
that.
cooking? What you
I was in
cooking?
that. Just some chicken patties, macaroni and cheese, and green beans.
Oh,
She
okay.
said,
Sounds
Just, I
good.
might be coming over there.
Y'all know these kids eat. Y'all know these kids eat. So listen,
Mm-hmm.
I thought what Tiasi was doing was noble, and I planned to donate. And I actually was like, you know what? I get it. OPS is trying to do what's best for our parents. But when I was in the Omaha 360 meeting today, and it was Jane
Eichenberger or something you said?
Eichenberger. She's from OPS, and she said in the meeting today, she said that they are down 40% in kids, and the incentive was to take away prom. And I said, so this is punishment. I
I told you.
question. It was in the Omaha 360 meeting today, and that meeting is taped. So Empowerment Network, we can get. I mean, this was a taped meeting. This was public. It was at least 100 people in this meeting, and I said,
Was Jason taping?
"Huh?
Was Jason recording?
No, somebody from Empowerment Network."
Okay.
But usually they make those public after we have those meetings. But I was like, well, wait a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was kind of on board with y'all. I was like, if this is the decision, I was like, okay, well, whatever, OPS is gonna do what they want to do. But then for y'all to turn around and tell us parents that we can't make the best decision for our kids because y'all need our 40% back in school, like for what?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be perfectly honest. Our seniors didn't have a junior prom. They only got a couple weeks left in school. My senior, probably just like yours, is about to graduate. Either way it goes, she don't got to go back to another day of school. She got enough credits. We could graduate tomorrow if we wanted to. But the point is we've been holding out for senior prom because we didn't get a junior prom. So y'all,
Right.
we talking about seniors who not coming back next year. Like to me, it's just so like you don't get these times back. And our kids have already lost. I mean, my daughter was a junior last year, just like your son. They lost everything last year. They lost everything. So we all put in everything we had this year to try to outdo what they lost. And now y'all taking that away from us. Like parent our children. Don't tell us to do what's right for our children. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure some kids out there that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Go find out what's going on there.
Right.
It is good.
Right. Well, I know. I didn't know if y'all wanted me to show this particular Facebook conversation. It got the names of the people edited out, but I didn't know if y'all wanted me to show it or not. If not, I won't.
Usually, I made sure to scratch everybody's names and pictures out.
Okay.
Well, I'm not lying, so I don't care who.
Oh no! I do not doubt you at all, honey.
I lost it, and I told them y'all probably don't want to communicate it this way because it ain't gonna go well.
This is just.
It's disappointing that you would go this far to punish the parents. That you would hurt these kids.
Can y'all see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all can just read it with me for the people who watching in the chat. Okay.
We got states that's opening up without, it's so much happening. You never know when Ricky's is just gonna be like, forget the mask. So were we supposed to just risk it because y'all teachers got vaccinated? Like,
right.
That's right. The teachers are vaccinated, but the children haven't been all vaccinated yet. Now, it'd be a different thing if everybody was all vaccinated. I'm sure some parents would feel more comfortable sending their kids back.
Exactly. But we're not there yet.
Right.
We don't even know what they could find a new variant tomorrow.
Well, this is what someone had sent to someone, and they said, "Listen, I'm in the Omaha 360 meeting, and I'm just gonna mute you real quick." Say, I'm in the Omaha 360 meeting, and Jane Edenberger just said 40% of high school students are still remote, and they are using prom to get kids back. So this is a punishment and purposeful because kids aren't passing. That's what they were saying. So then they go on to say, I knew this was a way of punishing the parents by punishing the kids, shaking my head. I flat out asked her if this was OPS way of advising parents what's best for the children, and she said kids are failing, but my kid's not failing, so what's the problem? Then it was healthy. I call bullshit. They are full of shit. That is what it says. I'll keep scrolling. And to be honest, I truly believe all of the BS talk is hiding the fact that they are probably losing government money, which is what Carmel Diva and you guys were saying, by all the kids not being present. And they said their exact thoughts. So then I'm going to share the other page.
While you're doing that, I'll let you know tasing. Yes, we are putting on one. Hopefully we will have the GoFundMe page up by tomorrow for people to donate. I literally left a Zoom meeting with that committee to come on here and discuss it tonight. We are planning to put on a prom for it's open. It's for the kids who are in school and remote. We don't want to exclude anybody, and we want them to be able to come together and enjoy themselves. We have security lined up. We have a lot of good things for them to do. We have food, and we got a DJ. We got, same things you would have at a regular prom. So we are trying to do the nicest prom we can for these kids, since they're putting these kids in the middle of a political game right now. But we see through the BS. We not stupid, and screw y'all. We're going to do this for the kids. This is for the
Right.
babies.
Right. And let me just finish this real quick, and then we'll jump back into the conversation. Then somebody said my exalt that exact thoughts. It's the money. And if kids are failing, then that's a reflection of the teachers. This needs to be asked flat out at the school board meeting. How much money are they losing for every child that doesn't show at school? I would love to know that. Should I share this anonymous information with the prom parents? Sure, it's not anonymous. I believe the Empower Network records the meetings. It's a public meeting. Over 100 people were there on the Zoom. The recording is usually up in a few days. Oh, I'm all over this. Prom parents have a Zoom meeting. So did the prom parents have a Zoom meeting? That's what you were in earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was in
And
earlier.
how did that go? Like, I want to know, because I already told you that I would help out as far as making desserts. But
Okay.
JD, I'm sorry, but you got some background sound, so I'm gonna have to mute you. But how,
I was unmuted. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I got a question though. Now
You ain't the first one.
because I thought that it was, and maybe I was just, I don't know, but I thought it was, the prom was going to be for the students who couldn't go, but it's going to be for, are you saying every child in the district?
It's an all-inclusive. So if they go to South and they want to come, they can come. If they go to Burke,
now
and
where are y'all going to have a big enough? That's a lot of kids from a lot of different schools.
Well, we know that a lot of kids probably aren't going to show up. But we are right now in the works of trying to reserve Elmwood Park and its pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
So that way there's parking, there's a pavilion, there's plenty of like picnic space. And then we also have security.
Now, how are you going to determine which kids are actually junior and senior? Are you going to make them like show their school IDs so that
we have
9th
tickets.
graders and 10th graders or people who aren't even in school anymore pop up?
They will have tickets. That's a good idea that I do need to bring.
It is a good idea, because otherwise you could possibly invite every child in Omaha.
Correct. You know, I don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that, and that's why I was just under the assumption that it was going to be just for certain,
just for the remote.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
See, that was the thing. We didn't want to exclude, like just like they are excluding, because that's two wrongs not making a right. But I see what you're saying, and we should. That's something that I'll bring up to the parents group.
Yeah, because if that's the case, if you're inviting,
we somehow need to be able to track who is coming and what grade they are.
Yeah. You might have to do it by a yearbook. You might have to have a senior bring a yearbook. Somebody from each school bring a yearbook. You might have to have that so you can see who is on the list. Get tickets and those individual juniors and seniors' names.
Because they are going to have to RSVP.
Just the same way they have to show their ID when they go to a school prom. You make them show their ID.
They are going to have to RSVP. And the only way they can RSVP is, and I believe, we'll go ahead, get their tickets, take it to the school, and the schools just distribute, hey, this envelope came for you. Here's this envelope. But when they sign up, then, that should be a way for us to look them up and see if they are, in fact, students.
I don't know about that idea either. What do you think about that, JD? Them taking the envelopes to the school? I think you should mail them to the kids, or have the kids come pick them up from somewhere.
I don't think you're gonna get any participation from.
I don't either. Them schools ain't gonna be thinking about passing out no tickets to some outside prom at school. They gonna consider that interrupting class.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they gonna consider it. So y'all gotta look at some things. Just like these kids, they have to be able to prove that they are, just buying a ticket is not proving that they even a senior or a junior. Emails, Tiffany, that's a good idea. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, Katie Ladd. I appreciate it. Hey. Shout out to all the members.
Welcome
Anybody
to
can
the
become a
group.
member. Just click the join button right next to the subscribe button. Thank you,
Mario, did
Katie.
you hear what she said? Tiffany, Mario, did y'all hear what she said about how do we prove who they are and what school they go to and what year they are?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
know what
think they
you're
definitely
saying,
should show
Tiffany.
ID. School. Everybody has a school ID.
I wonder if OPS still does now. This might show my age a little bit, but do they still do the all school directory like they used to do? I'm
Ah,
bothered by this prom thing because I also, when I was in school, now this was 20 years ago, but you had to have a passing grade to go to prom. So I'm also
Oh, I ain't checking no grades. Yeah, that's doing too much.
no, that's still too
That's
much. But
now
that's a
that
way that
truly is
OPS
for
can
the
get around.
parents to do. That's for
Yeah,
the parents to do to make sure that
that's
they.
another way that OPS could get around this if they really wanted to. If they really wanted to do that, but I'm pretty sure that the school still put out a directory of all the students. I'm pretty
Mario
positive.
said they can get a directory. Yeah.
And if you got enough
Hmm.
parents of schools, I know I can get you Central and North.
Hey, and if you can get some parents, that would be groovy.
Yeah. Because this would, I mean, the GoFundMe would be a great idea because if you're gonna have to set aside so much money per child, like food, decorations, uh, supplies for that
Well,
many
we kind
students
of
from
have.
every school. You're gonna need a lot of financing, a lot of. How much you think, JD? I'm thinking like 10.
I'm thinking 10 too.
If not more. If not more.
But you know what? I think that the support is there. I honestly do
It's there. And if
there
people
because
can support it, shoot, I'll donate and I'm going to bring desserts too. So, and I know it's a lot of excellent bakers in our city. So maybe all of us cake decorators, can get together. You do cupcakes, you do cake, you do chocolate covered rice cream. No, we can all pitch in and do something, you know, to help out as far as the desserts go. We got chefs, we got kids. Maybe some of these chefs out here in the community could donate chicken wings or just something. It don't even have to be a meals. It could be just finger foods.
Mario, you have to get back to me on that. Where?
Oh, Tiffany said infinite campus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah,
So yeah,
Mario belongs
you
to a
know,
biker club, so maybe they can.
they're doing security for us. Yep.
And Mario's also going to be the DJ too.
Yep. And we have photographers set up and.
This is
can I just
such a
give a
great
shout
idea.
out to my boy Mario? We went to junior high and high school together. Shout out to Mario.
Yeah, Mario is dope as
Hey.
heck. Yeah, we love us some Mario. He's cool as heck.
I know, and I actually got to hear his voice for once. I said, "Ooh wee!"
Yeah, he jumped on our platform several times.
I ain't never seen it in him.
Yes, he
I
always
told
got
him, I
much to
said, if
offer.
I actually see him, I might just pass out.
Yep, he always have a lot to offer on different subjects that we be talking about. Now, Katie said, what day is the prom event planned for?
Right now we're looking at May 15th.
Okay, let me put that on my little calendar. May 15th. That is a Saturday. And what time y'all thinking?
Well,
Like
I think we have
7?
to be out if we do the park. Yeah, if we do the park, we have to be out by what 10:30. So I was thinking probably 6.
Yeah, probably 6 and shut it down around like 9:30. That way y'all can get all the kids out by 10:30. That's
Yeah.
3.5 hours. That's enough time.
That's 3.5 hours of fun.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be outside too.
Right.
And you can
And I
bring
mean, if it's
volleyball
too
nets,
cold
you can
for them, they
bring
can come inside.
baseballs, softballs, footballs. Y'all can have all kind of stuff going out. It's gonna be an outside
No, we ain't
event.
doing all that. We trying to be fancy. We ain't doing no.
I'm just saying. So
Just I'm
somebody might
saying,
wanna.
somebody kid hit me in the head with a ball or step on my feet, it's a wrap.
Girl, them
It's
girls
a
better take
wrap.
off those shoes and start playing some ball. Trust me now.
Now, back in the day, before I had this nerve damage, yeah, I'd be the first one out there playing kickball or softball or something. But now that I'm old, yeah.
I'll be like, it's prom, dress up, dress down, whatever you want to do. The way this past year has been, I'm like, serious. They already gonna be at a park, walking around in the grass and in the dirt. The girls ain't gonna want to wear no stilettos. You know what I mean?
Oh, Katie, you are wonderful. No, what we were saying is, we're gonna put that on our flyer. We appreciate formal wear, but we also, especially for the guys,
Ooh,
we
thanks,
we
Katie.
appreciate the formal wear, but we also we appreciate button down shirts and polos too, and definitely no sagging. That's out. But those of you who want to join the group, you can email me, or you know what, inbox me on Facebook. My inbox is Chianti. That's spelled ChiAnti, Kirksey, KIRKSEY, and I will gladly add you to the group.
Say that one more time so I can type it in the chat, Chianti.
Yes, you know my name.
But say the whole email. I don't know what it all was.
Oh no, that's not my email. That's just my name on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So they can inbox me.
Oh, I thought, okay, never mind. Well, I can still
But
type
you can
that.
type that.
Okay.
Yeah, so they didn't know how to spell it. Because I think the picture I got on there is a button that says, "I do not play well with stupid people."
Okay, so inbox County Kersey to join the parent planning group.
Yep.
Okay. And add me. I'm not a parent, but I do want to help. So could you add me too?
I most definitely will.
I ain't got no kids in there, but it's all community. Okay.
It's it's about the kids. It's not about us. It's not about. It's about the kids having one last hurrah before they graduate.
Right. It takes a village, and we're gonna. And I hate that. I hate that we have to reach out and try to grab all these resources from wherever. And I mean, I'm sure we could get it done, but I just hate that we have to. That the school is punishing the kids that way to force their parents to go out there and,
And I hate that they are not even trying to help. This is a school, a district sanctioned activity that they are putting on, and they know that they know that we were planning it, but they haven't offered one red penny. So it is what it is, and we're gonna get it done regardless.
So you guys
we're gonna be Anita Baker.
We're
gonna be Anita Baker up in this. We're gonna be Anita Baker up in this. I'm giving you the best that I got.
Okay, so if this is gonna be in May, we definitely need to get that GoFundMe up like ASAP. And if we have to do like fundraisers and all that kind of stuff in the future, I mean, depending on how the GoFundMe go, I'm sure people will be down with, hey, the weather has been really nice lately. Maybe a few weekends we can do some car washes. Maybe some churches will I can reach out to my pastor. Everybody who has a church can reach out to their pastors. I'm sure we can get it done.
I know they got like children ministries and stuff like that.
Right.
Just make them aware of what's going on. Let them know what's going on. And like Mario said, we're going to get it done. But yeah, the more people who are aware of what is being done and that this is for the kids, nobody is pocketing any money. This is not for us. This is for them. So everything goes to them.
Yeah. He said we can definitely host a dinner at the clubhouse.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. If you think you can hold that capacity now, we ain't talking about one high school now.
Like I said, it all depends on how many RSVP.
Yeah. And okay. Let me ask you this: are you going to give them a date? Because I think that would be
Yeah,
important.
yeah. They have a date. We're still today was our first day planning.
Okay.
So we're
So
still
maybe
working out
they.
some kinks. And
Let's see.
by talking to you ladies, you have also given us some more ideas to think about and to work on. So a cutoff date for the RSVP and
Yeah, I
stuff
just
like
think
that.
that whoever is over the planning needs to make sure it's very, very structured. Because again, you guys are talking about many students, like many. I don't think the clubhouse. I've been to the clubhouse, Mario, and I don't think that the clubhouse can facilitate that many kids from the school district. Again, we're not talking about one school. That could be North, Benson, South, Burke, Bryan. What's that other one? Norris. There's so many of them. And we talking at least a couple of hundred kids from each school. So that's a lot
I
of
don't
kids.
think it's,
That's a
I don't
lot
think
of
it's going
kids.
to be that many.
And I'm not saying, but I'm just looking ahead. Okay, I'm just looking ahead. You never know. Some of these kids might be more enthusiastic than you think. Oh, should we having a prom for real, mom? Y'all gonna throw us a prom? So it might be deep. So I think the outside idea might be a great idea. But as far as fundraisers, Mario, that would be a great idea. It's catfish dinners, chicken wing dinners, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we
Katie
can
Love,
definitely.
if you need, here's my email, baby. It's just take my last name, Kirksey, Kirksey. My first name, no space between it. CHIANT is in Tom I at gmail.com.
Okay, I just put it in the chat too. Kirksey
Yep.
Kianci at gmail.com.
Yep.
So that's Carmel Diva's email for anybody who wants to join the parent planning group for this prom that they're having for all the seniors and all the juniors who are not allowed to participate in their regular prom because of the fact that they're not in class students this year because their parents or the child chose to become a remote learning student
No
for
problem,
fear
Katie.
of coming in contact with and then again, like I like what the lady said on the video for Channel 7. She said, my child has been punished because I have a disability.
Right.
You know, my child is being
And that's
punished because
exactly what's
I
going
have
on
a
with my
disability.
kids.
It's sad.
You see, I don't know if you've seen that, but she just gave my email too. Chasing.
Oh, yeah, Taze Inc., you know who that is, right?
No, but I know we talk to her all the time, so
Yeah, I'll tell you because some people's names are different on. They don't use their real names on. Yeah. So, but she
we
was one
are
of the
allowing.
uh
That's something that Tanya's like. Wait a minute, you're allowing the kids that's in school to come too? We are because we don't want to be exclusionary like OPS is doing. So we are. We're working on some things. Is
right, and that's the only reason why I said set your sites like when you make that GoFundMe, I would put it at like 10, 15,000. I'm serious. Because it might seem like you might not need a lot of money. I mean, look how much money you need to throw a regular barbecue, a regular birthday party for your child. We talking about a lot of kids. So I think 10, 15, and if we don't reach that goal by the deadline or whatnot, like Mario said, we could be having fundraisers, car washes, chicken dinners, catfish dinners, donations from churches. It's gonna happen. I really believe that it's gonna happen.
Church's Chicken is donating?
Girl, I wish we had a church's chicken here to donate church's chicken.
Girl,
Shoot.
girl,
I
them
ain't had
kids
church's
wouldn't see a
chicken in
piece of
so
that
long.
chicken.
Is it
I had
still open
some
down
last time I was
south?
in Kansas City. In
Yeah,
Kansas
I
City,
thought
honey,
so.
I make sure I get me some every time I leave. Yes, ma'am.
Man, I can't believe they
And
left here so many years ago and never came
They
back.
ain't look back.
I'm like, they ain't even look back. Like,
Look, I'm gonna be like that little boy on Christmas thing. Come back, don't leave,
come back,
come
please. Don't leave me.
back.
Oh, that's my favorite Christmas movie.
I think that's
Working
just
on
about
the okay.
everybody's
Also,
favorite.
Tiffany, well, as soon as I get the link, I will promote it as much as I can on the hood
And I
table.
want y'all to know something. Tiffany is so fantastic. She has already made up the copy of what the tickets are going to look like, what the flyers are going to look like. She's
Hey,
doing the GoFundMe and Sister Girl. She's been doing like taking notes and stuff. I
that's
just want
good.
everybody to know that you are fantastic, and we could not get this done without you. We really
Thank you,
couldn't.
Tiffany. Thank you. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Like I said, it takes a village. It takes a village.
It
So I
does.
know it will get done and it will be successful. I'm sure you guys, once you all get together and get things every fine point, no, get everything tuned out and stuff, it'll turn out great.
Oh
It'll turn
yeah,
out
it is. It is because we got God on our side, and we have righteous. We're doing it from a good place. Is
great.
nobody's gaining anything from this other than the kids having a good time. So
Exactly. Exactly.
that's
And
all we're doing it for.
I'm looking forward to helping out. I'm already thinking what kind of desserts I'm gonna make. Cause I haven't made any desserts for anybody this whole pandemic. I mean, I got to do my
I know. I
son's.
said I was going to, because I said I was going to do cupcakes, and that way nobody has to touch anybody else's stuff.
That's
And
what I
I was
think we
like,
should do. I think we should
or
have
like
a lot of
cookies,
cupcakes,
the cookies,
cupcakes,
Rice Krispie
like
treats,
chocolate
and
covered treats, strawberries, Rice Krispies, pretzel. Individual things, so people don't have to.
right,
That's why I said finger foods, vegetables, wings,
yeah.
meatballs. Individual things that people don't have to be all too involved in to put on their plate. You know.
Well, the food, I mean, we can add something else to it, but I got a phone call today from my
Mhm.
mystery, mwah, baby. Um, but he works at Hooters, and he was talking to his general manager about me doing the prom up here, and he says, "Oh,
Oh,
oh,
sorry,
no
sorry.
problem, no problem, Katie. This is something that I have been going on and on about for a couple of months. So we
Hmm.
appreciate you paying attention and for joining us. We
Yes, thanks
need the
again
help,
for
and we
becoming a
appreciate you.
member. Yes, and if
And
anybody wants to become a
don't
member of
forget
the
to
Hood
spread the
Table,
message.
feel
Spread the
free.
word. Even if your friends' kids are in school, let them know too, because maybe
Hmm.
they want to donate or something. So just spread the message.
Exactly,
But
exactly. The
he was
more,
saying
the
that
more,
his
the
boss
better.
was saying that they're going to donate some wings, and they're going to donate I think like some the carrots and celery
And
stuff.
would that be from like a local joint up here? The local one of the
Yeah,
ones up
yeah,
here? Okay.
yeah.
Because I know
And
there's
then
one.
they're going to do
Where
it's in
is it?
Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs.
It's
Yeah, the
Council
Council
Bluffs.
Bluffs. Okay.
And he was saying that they're going to do like cups, plates, napkins. I was like, hey, thank
I can
you.
bring some solo cups.
I think them is private reserved, ain't they?
You know I keep a.
They
You know I
don't know
keep a
about that.
stash.
They,
I
they
keep
don't
a
know about
stash.
that.
I keep a stash of my. I love my solo cups.
It's Friday. I ain't going there. I mean, it ain't Friday. I can't go
It
there
ain't
yet.
even
It ain't
2 more
Friday. I can't
days.
go there yet.
2 more days, child. 2 more days.
But
Yep, it'll
when
be
Friday come around, I'm gonna let me in that cup.
okay. I'm looking forward to Friday. I really am. I look forward. I hope it be nice, just like last weekend. But I don't know. It's supposed to get chillier.
I think we're supposed to have some kind of snow this weekend. I
I
heard.
know, girl. Did you see the winds? I mean, I see. Did
Girl,
you?
them winds was a
You probably
messy.
could see them. They was 60 miles an hour. Girl, was trees all around my neighborhood in the street.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it was so windy today, but I had like three windows open. I love the fresh air coming through.
Yeah,
But
I turned my heat off because I was like, oh no, this is ridiculous.
mhm,
I turned the
yeah,
heat off and I opened up a couple of windows and I was like,
that
yeah,
air,
no,
that
this is
breeze was
sleeping
coming.
weather.
I took me a
Yeah.
nap on my lunch break. Child, I was like, whew. See, that's one of the things I miss about having a closed in porch too. Lock that porch, have your little couch or a little swing out there, open
Now
up those
you know how
three
my
windows.
porch is. I go outside now in the spring, summer, and fall, honey. I'm liable to go outside on my porch at 3 o'clock in the morning. I may have me a little blanket. I got number one stunner with me under the blanket and my phone. And I sit out there and girl, sometimes I fall asleep. My family come, they be like, you don't fell asleep again. I'm like,
I can't be falling asleep and I'm not closed in now. Shoot.
I don't care. I wish they would
Somebody
walk
might
up on
walk up
me.
and scare the bejesus out of me.
You gonna walk up, but you gonna limp back.
Oh
Me
Lord.
and number one stunner ain't playing with you.
I know that's right. I need to get me a new one because mine is malfunctioning. I'm gonna have to get me another one.
I need your charger. I can't find my charger.
Well, see, the thing is, actually, my the Tay still work. It's my light that don't work, but I like that function, so that's why I want to get another one.
I don't know.
So
I just can't find my charger for it. And I'm like, and it needs to be charged. And then my
really,
son got one just like it, and he don't know where his charger is. I
I'm
was like, how
sure
you ain't
my
gonna know where your I told him, I said, how you ain't gonna know where your charger at? He was like, wait a minute, you looking for yours too. That ain't
well,
the
you know
point.
what? I haven't used mine in so long, but I'm sure if I look around, I'm sure somewhere around here on my desk, because all my chargers are either on my desk or below my desk. So I'm
Well,
sure
I
I
need
can
to
find.
come over and I will even wear a mask on my eyes, but I need to charge number one stunner.
I'll just leave that thing in the mailbox or something, or I'll drop it off at your house when I find it. I know it's around here somewhere. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
find it. I'll find it. But is there anything else
Okay.
you want to leave out with before we wrap this up? Any more information
That
you
will
might
be
want
all. Other than that, like I said, most people I don't put all my information out there now, so now y'all know my government. Um,
to?
um, you can either email me or you can inbox me on Facebook. Um, like I said, you and that way, once we get the GoFundMe up, you can I'll give you the information. You can donate. What I really, really need you guys to do is to talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, talk to other students' parents, whether they're in school or remote. Let them know what OPS is doing, and let OPS know that this is not fair to these kids, and we're not gonna stand for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what
Mm-hmm.
those are my parting words for that. But
Yep. And I want to show you something real quick, Carmel Diva, and
oh
to
boy,
our everybody else who's still
audience,
tuning in or who might tune in later. I want to show you guys
yes,
something that we have been working on, the hood table. I hope you guys like it. Can you see it okay?
you kind of see it. And you
Okay.
ain't got my eyeballs on. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. That might
Okay.
help.
Okay. This is um final edited version before I actually get the thing sent to me so I can download the final edit. But um this is something I had somebody hook up for our intro. And I'm gonna have some more intros.
So where is that? I'm looking, trying to see where is that coming from.
Well,
Where's that angle
hold on,
at?
child. Hold on, child. It's our city of Omaha. Like mainly the hood, but this is our city of Omaha. So let me go ahead and play it for you guys.
We're getting exclusive, y'all. All show.
Yes, it's an exclusive. Y'all ready? See the projects in there, good.
I done seen to them.
But yes, that is what I have been working on for one of our intros. I'm trying to get together so many different intros so we can have different ones for different shows and things like that. But I like it. I like it. Like it. What,
That's good.
Mario? Shut up, Mario. Hey, he done joined
Hi,
us.
check you out.
Hey, I know that's right. Hey,
Hi,
members.
Bo. Hi.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the
hood.
hood. Welcome to the
Yes.
hood.
Thank
Should
you.
we
Thank you.
deal
Thank
them
you.
in? That's gonna be our new thing. When they get to the hood, should we deal them in? Should we do them
Oh,
in?
well, you know what? I want to do a members only live. Maybe next week. Do like a members only live. And we haven't
Then
done
I
one of
can't be.
those.
Then you exclude me. That mean I can't be on there.
You a host.
I'm an
What you mean?
honorary member.
You a host. I mean, you a host. You like I can't be a member. You a host.
I heard what you
you
said at first.
Hey, if you want to pay $1.99 a month, hey, go ahead. But you don't have to. You don't have to.
It's
You
every
said,
month.
hey, yeah, $1.99.
You know what? I thought about it, but I was like, ain't that like paying myself?
Well, I mean, I, depends on what the pay is, I guess.
I thought about that one day. I was rolling. I was like, uh, okay. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Somebody help me.
But thank you, Mario.
Okay.
I appreciate it. All the people who signed up to be a member tonight, we really do
Yes,
appreciate you.
yes.
The
We
hood
appreciate
table,
you all who came through tonight, just period. And we appreciate the
yeah,
love you showed. And we ask that you just continue to show the love for these kids. It's for the
yes.
babies. Keisha
Remember, it
love the
takes a
babies.
village. It takes a village. So we're gonna get her done. We're gonna get her done. But on that note,
Uh,
everybody, thanks again for tuning in. Make sure if you are not subscribed to the Hood Table, you hit that subscribe button. Come over to our YouTube channel if you're watching from Facebook. Come over to our YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to be a member, hit the join button to be a membership. It's only $1.99 per month. And that's just your way of supporting the hood table monetarily, just saying, give y'all a little extra
it's less
love.
than a burger at McDonald's.
Yeah, it's less than a raggedy old burger at McDonald's. So yes, everybody. But stay safe, everybody. Be blessed. Remain vigilant, and I ain't even gonna say the last part because she might beat me up.
I just need everybody to please keep it hood.
Yeah, keep it hood, hoodies. Yes, Mario, that was
Yes.
24th Street, 24th, 30th, 33rd. That was like all the way
A
down
girl tour.
Cummings all the way north. Yeah, it was a grand tour of North Omaha. Yep, sure was.
I'll
So
talk
I
about
love
how
it.
I felt about that later.
Yep. All
All
right,
right,
you guys.
everybody.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Be
Have a
blessed.
wonderful, wonderful night. Be blessed.
Thanks. Bye.